Ignore my kids in the background, you guys. They're playing video games in the room with me, okay? Alright, so we are going to take a look at model number 5, numero 5, in the Barbie Signature Looks line, which has recently released. And I have all 6 of the guys in this line. This guy has a new head sculpt. His sculpt name is Sean. And to me, he looks like he's the default Barbie Ken Caucasian skin tone, which is like the same thing as regular Barbie Millie face sculpt skin tones usually are. And he's got flocked hair all the way around on his scalp, except for the top portion, which is rooted and slicked back. He did have hella gel in his hair, but I washed the gel out. So now it's gel free and it's just regular saran hair, you guys. If you look very closely at his hair, you're gonna see that they are actually 2 different tones of blonde rooted in there. But on camera, it's a little bit harder to see, but your eyes will be able to see them. And he is just handsome. I think that his face sculpt is extremely intense. I see a lot of grooves and a lot of like just bone structure built into the sculpt, and I love that. These boys have some strong jaw lines and like cheekbones. It's just all there. They look like real people, you guys. They drew very small eyes on these dolls and smaller proportions, smaller features. The heads themselves seem to be a little bit smaller than what we are used to on the Fashionistas line dolls that we end up normally customizing and putting onto Made to Move bodies. His beard even has single stroke lines all the way through. I don't know how they were able to mass produce the dolls looking like this, but y'all, this is why I be like, y'all gotta stop giving Mattel so many passes, because this company is, you might as well just call them a monopoly when it comes to the fashion dolls in this scale with this level of affordability. They can do pretty much everything that Integrity can do. Even the clothes, that exquisite detail that Integrity puts into all of their clothing for their dolls, Mattel can absolutely duplicate that, and probably at a fraction of the cost because they're such a huge company. But they only even bother doing that when they come up with these really crazy, extra expensive collector level, like limited edition kind of dolls. They just really don't bother doing it when it comes to anything that's below that in the, like the availability of the dolls. So just, you guys gotta stop giving them so many passes, man. They can do everything. They just choose to do it or to not do it. And we gotta not be so complacent as collectors. When they come out with these dolls and we see things that we like about them, it's like a lot of us will just be like, well, I'm happy they did anything. I'm happy they gave me a male doll with joints. I'm happy they gave me anything at all. No. Don't get complacent. You might be feeling that way in your head, but publicly, y'all gotta stop doing this, because they take forever to get us the stuff that they could just make in the blink of an eye. The first Made to Move wave that came out, they had the capability to make boys with those joints too. They just chose not to do it. We gotta wake up, all right? Y'all gotta stay woke, okay? I love that his clothes are just all black. His shoes are actually white. He's got a top that's one texture, and then the bottoms, the pants are different kind of fabric. And this thing is stretchy, so you should be able to just slide it on and off on the doll. He's got no sleeves, so that's probably going to make it a lot easier for you to get them on and off. Of course, the Made to Move joints help. His pants, they actually make a sound. His shoes, to me, look a little bit more intricate than the black male, who had some very generic looking Converse type shoes. It even looks like he's got a strap, like a Velcro strap at the top of the shoe. Pretty interesting. But definitely these shoes, I ain't never seen no shoes that look like this. Like the pattern on the shoes, I have not seen that yet. Is it just me? Have you guys seen some shoes with this pattern on it before? They're definitely like a sneaker style shoe. Nothing fancy, not like dress shoes or anything, but a very sporty look for the shoes, and I'm digging them. I feel like these shoes might look a lot better on the black guy. Okay, so maybe I'll swap their shoes out. This guy, Sean, I don't think that his face sculpt was used on any other dolls or like models that I've seen so far on like Barbie Style, the Instagram page. Do you guys recognize this head sculpt? Maybe in a different skin tone or a different hairstyle for one of those dolls maybe? Sometimes Barbie, like at Barbie Style, they will use dolls that are not mass produced. They're not available to the public, but they make them specifically just to take photos of them and like do photo shoots on that page. So as to, you know, to drum up the hype of the company and like suck us in. So do you guys recognize him from one of those episodes maybe? I don't know, but I don't recognize him. He has blue eyes, very small features other than the big old eyebrows, of course. Yeah, and then if you look very, very close up, you'll see that the lips are tinted with like a pinkish color. This expression on his face that just looks like, what do you want? So I love it, and I actually am very interested to see what he's gonna look like without the facial hair. So I do plan on removing the face paint that's supposed to be looking like the facial hair. I'm just curious, so when I do, I'll be sure to take pictures and upload them to Instagram. And here in our community tab, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss notifications, because in between videos I try to give you guys little updates and posts. There's so much room for that with these dolls, because they're just so, they're like basic, but not so basic that they're boring. Guys, there's a lot to work with here, okay? So we've got Ozan here, and we've got him in the all white outfit, so let's see what that was gonna look like on him. And I think he looks just fine in it, and absolutely I had to raise both arms up straight over his head in order to get his original top off and to get this one on. And in the back of the doll, back here on the inside, he had some, see, there's a piece right here that I missed. See that black spot right there? That's actually double stick tape that he had on both shoulders that was holding down his black top. So that's why it's black, but it's actually just a clear piece of tape. That's fabric that's on there. That's why it looks like it's black. Now I am gonna go further and of course change them into other outfits that I already have in my dolls' wardrobes, but I have to be very picky about the stuff that I want to put these dolls in, especially if they're not going to be displayed all together, because it's going to be so annoying when I see them like next to other dolls that look like cartoon characters compared to them. Very impressed with these boys, and you know, it's a shame we don't have more guy dolls that could use him as a body donor, which I hope is going to change in the future. Alright, that's it for this video. I have no energy, y'all. I'm actually sick. I need to go to the hospital, but I've been putting it off so I can get this video done for you guys. And so I'm gonna take a break and we will continue exploring these dolls. There will be multiple videos coming up on this channel for the next few weeks, trying to get all of the information and details about these dolls out to you guys. So be patient and bear with me while I'm doing that, and you will not be disappointed in all of the important information that I will be sharing with all of you guys. If you have specific questions that you need answered about these dolls, drop them in the comment section and I will do my best to either answer you directly or go over it in an upcoming video, in which case I will let you know. Alright, that's it for right now. I'll be right back with another video for you guys on these dolls, and until then, everybody go have a dolly day.